What's up, guys? How are you doing? My name is John, and today we're being thrown right into the mix, okay? Because you've had 2 days of a break, you know, so it's time to get right back into the action. No more slacking, no more sitting around doing nothing. So you might be saying, before we get into the guide, John, why were you off not doing any videos the last 2 days? Well, you see, basically I decided to give you guys a bit of a weekend off from learning about how to play champions. But don't worry, because today we're having a pop quiz. Not really. So yeah, I just decided, because everyone, like half my viewers were at RTX, it seems. So I decided I'd give you guys a weekend off, just because I wouldn't want them to be missing out, you know. I wouldn't want to put them at a disadvantage because they went to some convention, you know. It wouldn't be fair. So today we're back. We're going to be finishing off our 2 last guides for our attack champions, which are Reaper and Solar 76. Starting off with 76. So this guy is one of the easier champions in the game, being honest. He's easier to pick up and play if you're like a COD player or a Halo player, considering his ult is literally an aimbot. But he's still not, like, it's not a guaranteed you're going to crush with this guy. Like, he's not someone that I'm typically great at. I'm okay at him, but it kind of depends on the day. So let's get into his kit, shall we? So his main attack is an assault rifle. Kind of fairly standard, you know. It's not great at long range. It's kind of good to short to mid range, because there is a lot of bullet spread. And obviously, if you're trying to snipe in a battle with a Widowmaker, you're going to lose. So, or even a Hanzo, you're going to lose. So he's good at close to mid range. His Q is his tactical visor, which is his ult. Basically, you saw at the very start of the video. Basically, it's an aimbot, and you just have to point in the direction. If they're in the middle circle of your screen, you're going to auto aim to them. So that's pretty OP, and it's very good for like payload maps, because if they're on the payload, just look in the direction of the payload and you'll be hitting anyone regardless. Shift, he's the only person in the game who can sprint, so that's something else kind of like Call of Duty, because you can sprint in those games. So his Q or shift is nothing flashy, it's just kind of sprinting, you know, faster speed. His E is called the biotic field, which basically puts down a little circle area in which you and your teammates will be healed if you're in that field. It's a heal field, we'll say that. So yeah, it basically heals you and your allies as well. And your right click finally is your Helix rockets, which does a lot of damage, but they're also on a it's not a long enough cooldown. I don't know the exact number. You can see it down there at the bottom right. So with all that, who is he strong against? Like I said, short to mid range. If you can get headshots, which is important, he's good against tanks as well. He's not fantastic against tanks. Definitely not very good against Zarya. As you can see there, because Zarya just puts up her shield and you're just empowering her attack if you don't stop. Genji can what you call it? Counter him pretty hard, because he can E and deflect his rockets back towards 76, and it just hurts you, and it's just awful if you're a 76 player. So he's pretty good against most people who are short to mid range. Not very strong against turrets and that kind of stuff, because he is so low HP. So he's very low hit points, so he's not very good against turrets, and doesn't have a lot of survivability if you're in a big teamfight situation. So you kind of want to be in the mid ground of your teamfight, kind of behind your tanks, like you see Reinhardt's up above in front of me. So he's kind of the one people are aiming at. So I can kind of hide behind his shield and just fire at rockets and fire at bullets. So yeah, he's kind of wants to be behind your tanks, but in front of your snipers, in kind of the middle of the fight. So he's not bad against tanks, particularly because they're such a big target. You can hit them with your tri-rockets. They're not called tri-rockets, what are they called? Helix rockets, sorry. You can hit them with that, and it does quite a lot of damage, because, you know, tanks are kind of big targets. So you see there, I kind of just forgot about, well, I didn't forget about it, but I kind of ignored Roadhog on the side here, because I knew Roadhog wouldn't stay there, because he didn't want to be there. He wants to try and push the payload. So yeah, he was behind our lines, and he was messing with us, but it wasn't that important, because I knew he'd get back to his team and regroup. So yeah, I suppose the main kind of, if you're fighting someone, you always want to put down your Helix. Oh my god, can't talk. You always want to put down your E to heal you and your allies. And here, something you don't want to do. This is actually good play by Zenyatta. I don't think he actually meant it to happen, though. I think it was just me being a bad player in this sense, because he had already used his ult, his Transcendence, and that meant that when I used my tactical visor, I couldn't hit him, and all the allies that were near him at the start were being rapidly healed, so I couldn't even do any damage to them effectively. So, yeah. Zenyatta will also counter. I don't even know what happened here. I got blasted off to the side, I think by Pharah's rocket or something. So I was a bit disorientated. So yeah. He's counterable by Genji and by Zenyatta. Also by Zarya, because Zarya, if you fire tri-rockets... I keep calling them... I'm just going to call them tri-rockets now. They're tri-rockets. If you fire your rockets, it'll just power up Zarya's attack, which isn't great. If you need to be told that's not great. But yeah, I think 76 is kind of a more pick-up-and-play champion. He doesn't have any real crazy game-altering things, you know. He's kind of more generic, I suppose. So, if you're new to the game, I'd say he'd be one of people you'd be gravitating towards because he's kind of more what you'd be used to from COD or Halo. But yeah, look, all the same, he's not a particularly easy champion. His basic kit is easy, but it doesn't mean you're going to play him well if you play him. You still have to put in the effort to try and be actually good at him. I'd say he's not a very complex champion, but that doesn't mean that he's simple or he's just like dumbed down. I think you can still be very effective with him. So, I'd say yeah, if you're new to the game, play 76. He's definitely one of the more newcomer-friendly champions to the game. But yeah, I think that's about it. All I have to say. If you guys enjoyed the video, P.S. we do end up winning this game because I'm great and I do everything. That's not true at all. It was a team effort, so we do end up winning the game. Pretty cool. If you have any ideas who you want to see done next, let me know. Otherwise, we'll be doing Reaper tomorrow. And also, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. If you didn't, leave a dislike. That's totally up to you. The playlist of videos down below as well. Go check them out if you missed any guides or missed any updates or missed anything to do with Overwatch. Go down below. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. So, today, we're looking at Pharah. And Pharah is the one who rains justice from above. Like, your man from Breaking Bad's the one who knocks, and she's the one who rains justice from above. Today, we are here with everybody's favorite cowboy. Maybe second only to Woody from Toy Story. But, I mean, maybe Biff Tannen from Back to the Future, but he's a pretty good cowboy, being honest.